Welcome to our exploration of the profound teachings of the Buddha on the power of forgiveness.
In a world often marked by conflict and resentment, the Buddha's insights offer a path to inner peace and harmony. When we shift our focus from someone's offense or mistake to the person and realize they were upset or confused, we avoid getting angry and, with compassion, forgive them.
Forgiveness may not be easy, but it is essential for personal growth.
To forgive is to set yourself free from the chains of anger and resentment.
It is a path to spiritual enlightenment and peace of mind. Reflect on Buddha's teachings on forgiveness in your own life.
Practice forgiveness not only for others but also for yourself.
Let forgiveness be a way to bring light and healing into your life.
Embrace the power of forgiveness to experience true liberation and inner peace.
Forgiveness is a core principle in Buddhist teachings, deeply rooted in the understanding of suffering, compassion, and the path to enlightenment. The Buddha's teachings on forgiveness emphasize the liberation of the mind from the bondage of anger, resentment, and hatred. This extensive exploration delves into the philosophical underpinnings, practical applications, and real-life implications of forgiving others according to Buddhist principles. 1. The philosophical foundations of forgiveness in Buddhism.
The philosophical foundations of forgiveness in Buddhism provide profound insights and practical guidance for navigating forgiveness in real life. At the heart of Buddhist teachings on forgiveness is the principle of compassion, karuna, and the recognition of interconnectedness, interdependent origination. These foundational concepts emphasize that all beings are interconnected and share a common humanity, thereby highlighting the importance of cultivating empathy and understanding towards oneself and others.
In Buddhism, forgiveness is seen as a moral virtue rooted in ethical conduct, sila, and the practice of non-harming, ahimsa.
Ethical conduct forms the basis for right action, speech, and livelihood, guiding practitioners to refrain from actions that cause harm or suffering to oneself and others. By aligning one's actions with ethical principles, individuals cultivate a foundation of trust, respect, and harmony in relationships, which are essential for the practice of forgiveness.
Another philosophical foundation of forgiveness in Buddhism is the recognition of impermanence, anicca, and the nature of suffering, dukkha.
Buddhist teachings emphasize that holding on to grudges and resentments only perpetuates suffering and prevents individuals from experiencing true peace and liberation. By embracing impermanence and the transient nature of all things, individuals can cultivate a mindset of acceptance and detachment, allowing them to release attachment to past grievances and embrace forgiveness as a path to inner freedom.
Furthermore, Buddhist teachings on forgiveness emphasize the importance of mindfulness, sati, and awareness in the forgiveness process.
Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and introspection, enable individuals to observe their thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. Through mindfulness, individuals can develop insight into the causes and conditions that give rise to feelings of anger, resentment, and hurt, thereby gaining the clarity and wisdom needed to cultivate forgiveness.
Moreover, Buddhist philosophy encourages individuals to cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the opportunity to practice forgiveness.
By recognizing the inherent dignity and potential for growth in oneself and others, individuals can approach forgiveness with humility and compassion, recognizing that everyone is on their own path of learning and transformation.
In real life, the philosophical foundations of forgiveness in Buddhism offer a comprehensive framework for navigating interpersonal conflicts, healing emotional wounds, and fostering reconciliation. By integrating these principles into daily life, individuals can cultivate resilience, compassion, and wisdom, thereby promoting personal well-being and contributing to a more compassionate and harmonious society. 2. The practical application of forgiveness in real life.
The practical application of forgiveness in real life encompasses a deliberate and transformative process that begins with introspection and extends to interpersonal dynamics and broader societal interactions. At its core, forgiveness involves a conscious decision to release feelings of resentment, anger, and desire for revenge towards those who have caused harm. This process is not about condoning or forgetting the offense but rather about freeing oneself from the emotional burden that can hinder personal growth and well-being.
In practical terms, forgiveness starts with self-reflection and introspection. Individuals are encouraged to honestly assess their feelings and reactions to the offense, acknowledging the pain and hurt caused while also recognizing the potential for personal healing and growth through forgiveness. This introspective process allows individuals to gain clarity and insight into their emotions, paving the way for a deeper understanding of their own vulnerabilities and the complexities of human relationships. Forgiveness also involves cultivating empathy and compassion towards oneself and others. By recognizing the shared humanity and inherent dignity of all individuals, individuals can develop a sense of empathy towards those who have caused harm, understanding that everyone is capable of making mistakes and experiencing suffering. This compassionate perspective enables individuals to approach forgiveness with a mindset of understanding and healing, rather than retaliation or judgment. Practically applying forgiveness in real life often requires open and honest communication. This may involve expressing one's feelings and perspectives to the offender in a respectful and constructive manner, creating an opportunity for dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation. Effective communication helps clarify misunderstandings, address grievances, and rebuild trust and mutual respect in relationships, fostering a sense of closure and emotional healing for both parties involved. Moreover, forgiveness involves a commitment to letting go of the past and focusing on the present moment and future possibilities. This may include setting boundaries to protect oneself from further harm, practicing self-care and mindfulness to maintain emotional balance, and seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or counselors. By prioritizing personal well-being and growth, individuals can cultivate resilience and inner strength, allowing forgiveness to become a transformative journey towards emotional liberation and peace. In broader societal contexts, the practical application of forgiveness extends to promoting social justice, reconciliation, and collective healing. By addressing systemic injustices and promoting dialogue and understanding among diverse communities, forgiveness becomes a catalyst for positive social change and the creation of inclusive and compassionate societies. Ultimately, the practical application of forgiveness in real life empowers individuals to embrace healing, reconciliation, and personal growth, contributing to a more harmonious and compassionate world for all. 3. Real-life challenges and misconceptions about forgiveness. In real life, forgiveness can be fraught with challenges and misconceptions that complicate its practice and understanding. One significant challenge is the misconception that forgiving means forgetting or excusing the offense. In reality, forgiveness is a conscious decision to release feelings of anger and resentment towards someone who has caused harm, without necessarily condoning their actions. It involves acknowledging the offense and its impact while choosing to let go of negative emotions for one's own well-being and emotional healing. Another common challenge is the belief that forgiveness requires reconciliation or resuming a relationship with the offender. While forgiveness can pave the way for reconciliation, it does not always necessitate restoring trust or continuing the relationship, especially in cases of ongoing harm or abuse. This misconception can hinder the forgiveness process by conflating emotional healing with practical decisions about safety and boundaries. Additionally, forgiveness may be hindered by the fear of vulnerability and further hurt. After experiencing betrayal or trauma, individuals may hesitate to forgive out of fear of being hurt again or appearing weak. This fear can manifest as a protective barrier against future pain but often prolongs suffering by keeping individuals stuck in cycles of bitterness and resentment. Overcoming this challenge involves cultivating self-awareness, practicing self-compassion, and seeking support from trusted individuals or therapists. Moreover, cultural and societal norms can influence perceptions of forgiveness, creating challenges rooted in external expectations or pressure to conform. For example, cultural beliefs about justice or honor may shape attitudes towards forgiveness, making it difficult for individuals to reconcile personal values with societal norms.
Addressing these external pressures involves reflecting on personal beliefs and values, understanding the cultural context, and embracing forgiveness as a personal journey guided by inner wisdom and ethical principles.
Furthermore, forgiveness may be hindered by internal barriers such as pride, ego, or a desire for vindication.
These barriers can lead individuals to resist forgiving as a way to maintain a sense of control or superiority over the offender.
Overcoming these internal obstacles requires humility, self-reflection, and a willingness to let go of the need for retribution or validation.
By reframing forgiveness as an act of strength and personal growth, individuals can overcome internal barriers and embrace forgiveness as a path to emotional liberation and inner peace. In conclusion, navigating real-life challenges and misconceptions about forgiveness requires courage, compassion, and a commitment to personal growth. By addressing misconceptions, cultivating self-awareness, seeking support, and embracing forgiveness as a transformative process, individuals can overcome obstacles and experience the profound healing and liberation that forgiveness offers. This journey not only promotes individual well-being but also contributes to fostering empathy, reconciliation, and understanding in relationships and communities, ultimately contributing to a more compassionate and harmonious world.
4. Stories of forgiveness in Buddhist teachings. The story of Angulimala, transformation through forgiveness.
Angulimala, a feared bandit, transformed his life after encountering the Buddha. Despite his violent past, the Buddha saw his potential for change and offered him forgiveness and guidance. This story illustrates the power of compassion and the possibility of redemption for even the most hardened individuals. Angulimala's transformation serves as a powerful reminder that forgiveness can lead to profound personal change and healing.
The parable of the saw, patience and non-retaliation.
In the parable of the saw, the Buddha teaches that even if one is being harmed, they should not harbor hatred or ill will. Instead, they should cultivate patience and forgiveness, recognizing that responding with anger only perpetuates suffering. This parable highlights the importance of maintaining a compassionate and forgiving attitude, even in the face of adversity. It serves as a powerful example of the Buddhist teachings on non-retaliation and the transformative power of forgiveness.
The story of Kisagatami, letting go of grief and attachment.
Kisagatami, a grieving mother, sought the Buddha's help to bring her dead child back to life. The Buddha guided her to understand the universality of suffering and the impermanence of life, helping her to let go of her attachment and find peace. This story highlights the importance of accepting the inevitability of loss and the role of forgiveness in healing. Kisagatami's journey from grief to acceptance illustrates the profound impact of the Buddha's teachings on forgiveness and letting go.
The simile of the cloth, purification of the mind.
In the simile of the cloth, the Buddha compares a mind stained with anger and resentment to a dirty cloth. Just as a dirty cloth cannot be dyed properly, a mind clouded by negative emotions cannot attain true wisdom and peace. This simile underscores the need to cleanse the mind of grudges through forgiveness. By practicing forgiveness, individuals can purify their minds and create a more receptive environment for spiritual growth and enlightenment.
5. The psychological and emotional benefits of forgiveness.
The psychological and emotional benefits of forgiveness in real life are profound, offering individuals a path to healing, resilience, and emotional well-being. One of the primary benefits is the reduction of negative emotions such as anger, resentment, and bitterness. By forgiving others, individuals release these toxic emotions that can otherwise contribute to stress, anxiety, and depression. This emotional release creates space for positive emotions like compassion, empathy, and inner peace to flourish, promoting overall psychological health.
Forgiveness also enhances mental clarity and emotional resilience. When individuals let go of past grievances, they experience a sense of liberation and freedom from the burdens of carrying grudges. This clarity allows for greater focus and concentration, enabling individuals to approach challenges and relationships with a more balanced and calm mindset.
By fostering emotional resilience, forgiveness equips individuals with the strength to cope with adversity and navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease.
Moreover, forgiveness fosters healthier interpersonal relationships.
By choosing to forgive, individuals demonstrate empathy and understanding towards others, promoting trust, respect, and cooperation in relationships. This improvement in relational dynamics can lead to greater intimacy, communication, and mutual support, enhancing overall relationship satisfaction and fostering a sense of connection and belonging.
From a physiological perspective, forgiveness contributes to better physical health outcomes. Research suggests that harboring negative emotions such as anger and resentment can lead to increased stress hormones, elevated blood pressure, and compromised immune function. By releasing these emotions through forgiveness, individuals may experience improvements in cardiovascular health, immune response, and overall vitality, contributing to a higher quality of life and longevity. Furthermore, forgiveness is associated with increased self-esteem and a positive self-concept.
When individuals forgive, they demonstrate strength and maturity in their ability to let go of past hurts and focus on personal growth and well-being. This sense of self-empowerment enhances self-esteem and self-worth, enabling individuals to cultivate a more positive outlook on life and a greater sense of agency in shaping their future. In essence, the psychological and emotional benefits of forgiveness in real life extend far beyond individual healing to promote overall well-being, resilience, and meaningful interpersonal connections. By embracing forgiveness as a conscious choice and practice, individuals not only experience personal growth and emotional liberation but also contribute to creating a more compassionate and harmonious world for themselves and others. This transformative process underscores the profound impact of forgiveness on mental health, emotional resilience, and relational harmony, highlighting its significance as a pathway to living a fulfilling and purposeful life.
6. The role of right intention in forgiveness.
In Buddhism, the concept of right intention, samma sankappa, plays a crucial role in the practice of forgiveness in real life. Right intention refers to the ethical foundation of intentions and motivations behind one's actions, emphasizing the importance of cultivating thoughts and attitudes that are aligned with compassion, non-harming, and goodwill towards oneself and others.
In the context of forgiveness, right intention serves as a guiding principle that influences how individuals approach and navigate the process of letting go of grievances and releasing negative emotions.
It involves making a deliberate and conscious choice to forgive, not out of obligation or external pressure, but from a genuine desire to promote healing, reconciliation, and inner peace. This intention is rooted in empathy and understanding, recognizing the common humanity and imperfections shared by all beings. Practicing right intention in forgiveness also entails overcoming ego-driven motivations such as pride, desire for revenge, or the need to assert superiority. By cultivating intentions of humility, empathy, and compassion, individuals can transcend personal grievances and adopt a broader perspective that values harmony and mutual respect in relationships. This shift in intention allows for genuine emotional healing and transformation, fostering a deeper sense of connection and empathy towards oneself and others.
Moreover, right intention in forgiveness involves aligning personal values and ethical principles with practical actions that promote forgiveness and reconciliation.
It encourages individuals to reflect on the ethical implications of their decisions and to act in ways that uphold integrity, honesty, and respect for the dignity of others. This ethical framework guides individuals in navigating complex interpersonal dynamics and societal expectations, promoting fairness, justice, and accountability while also fostering compassion and understanding. In real life, cultivating right intention in forgiveness requires self-awareness, mindfulness, and a commitment to personal growth. It involves introspection and reflection on one's own motivations and emotional responses, allowing individuals to discern whether their intentions are driven by genuine compassion and a desire for mutual healing or by unresolved anger and resentment. By consciously cultivating right intention, individuals can transform their approach to forgiveness, embodying values of empathy, forgiveness, and ethical conduct in their interactions and relationships.
Ultimately, the role of right intention in forgiveness in real life extends beyond individual healing to contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious society.
By practicing forgiveness with right intention, individuals not only experience personal growth and emotional liberation but also inspire others to cultivate empathy, understanding, and goodwill in their own lives. This transformative process underscores the profound impact of ethical intentions on fostering forgiveness and promoting positive social change, highlighting its significance as a pathway to personal fulfillment and collective well-being.
7. Overcoming barriers to forgiveness. Overcoming barriers to forgiveness can be a challenging but transformative process that involves addressing various psychological, emotional, and practical obstacles.
One common barrier is the misconception that forgiving someone means condoning their actions or letting them off the hook for their behavior.
In reality, forgiveness is about releasing oneself from the burden of resentment and anger, rather than absolving the offender of responsibility.
By reframing forgiveness as a personal choice for healing and inner peace, individuals can begin to overcome this barrier and focus on their own emotional well-being. Another significant barrier to forgiveness is the fear of vulnerability and further hurt. After experiencing betrayal or harm, individuals may hesitate to forgive out of fear of being hurt again. This fear can manifest as a protective mechanism to prevent future pain but often prolongs suffering by keeping individuals trapped in a cycle of bitterness and resentment.
Overcoming this barrier involves acknowledging and processing these fears through self-reflection, mindfulness practices, and seeking support from trusted individuals or therapists. Moreover, the misconception that forgiveness requires reconciliation can create a barrier for many. While forgiveness can facilitate reconciliation, it does not always necessitate resuming or maintaining a relationship with the offender, especially in cases of abuse or irreparable harm. Clarifying this distinction allows individuals to separate forgiveness from the practicalities of interpersonal dynamics, empowering them to prioritize their emotional healing without compromising their safety or well-being. Additionally, deeply ingrained cultural or societal norms may influence individuals' perceptions of forgiveness, creating barriers rooted in social expectations or pressure to conform. For example, cultural beliefs about justice or revenge can shape attitudes towards forgiveness, making it difficult for individuals to reconcile personal values with external pressures. Overcoming these barriers involves examining and challenging societal norms, cultivating a personal understanding of forgiveness based on ethical principles and individual needs. Furthermore, internal barriers such as pride, ego, or a sense of entitlement to resentment can hinder the forgiveness process. These barriers may stem from a reluctance to let go of perceived control or a desire for vindication. Addressing these internal barriers requires humility, self-awareness, and a willingness to acknowledge one's own vulnerabilities and imperfections. By practicing self-compassion and reframing forgiveness as an act of strength rather than weakness, individuals can gradually overcome these internal obstacles and embrace the transformative power of forgiveness. In conclusion, overcoming barriers to forgiveness is a deeply personal and introspective journey that requires courage, compassion, and perseverance. By challenging misconceptions, addressing fears, clarifying personal values, and nurturing self-awareness, individuals can create a pathway towards healing, inner peace, and emotional liberation. This process not only benefits individual well-being but also contributes to fostering healthier relationships, promoting social harmony, and cultivating a more compassionate and empathetic society. 8. The transformative power of forgiveness.
The transformative power of forgiveness in real life is evident in its profound impact on individuals' emotional well-being and interpersonal relationships.
Forgiveness entails letting go of resentment, anger, and the desire for retribution towards those who have caused harm, whether intentionally or unintentionally. By releasing these negative emotions, individuals experience emotional liberation and inner peace.
This process is transformative as it allows individuals to heal from past hurts and traumas, enabling them to move forward with greater emotional resilience and clarity.
On an emotional level, forgiveness reduces stress, anxiety, and depression. Holding on to grudges and resentments can weigh heavily on mental health, leading to prolonged emotional suffering.
By choosing to forgive, individuals free themselves from the emotional burden of bitterness and anger, promoting a sense of emotional well-being and mental clarity. This emotional liberation creates space for positive emotions such as compassion, empathy, and joy to thrive, enhancing overall life satisfaction and psychological resilience.
Moreover, forgiveness fosters healthier and more fulfilling interpersonal relationships.
When individuals forgive others, they demonstrate empathy and understanding, acknowledging the humanity and imperfections of both themselves and others. This humility and compassion pave the way for improved communication, conflict resolution, and deeper connections with loved ones, friends, and colleagues.
In families and communities, forgiveness promotes reconciliation and strengthens bonds, creating a supportive environment where individuals feel valued, respected, and understood. The transformative power of forgiveness extends beyond individual healing to societal and global levels. In contexts of conflict and division, forgiveness plays a crucial role in peace-building and reconciliation.
By transcending cycles of revenge and retaliation, forgiveness promotes mutual understanding, dialogue, and cooperation among different groups and communities. It encourages empathy and reconciliation, fostering a collective commitment to justice, healing, and sustainable peace.
Furthermore, forgiveness contributes to physical health and well-being by reducing the physiological effects of chronic stress and negative emotions. Research indicates that harboring anger and resentment can lead to health problems such as high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and weakened immune function.
By releasing these emotions through forgiveness, individuals may experience improvements in their physical health, including lower stress levels, improved cardiovascular health, and enhanced overall vitality.
In essence, the transformative power of forgiveness in real life lies in its ability to heal emotional wounds, strengthen relationships, promote social harmony, and enhance overall well-being.
By embracing forgiveness as a conscious choice and practice, individuals not only cultivate inner peace and resilience but also contribute to positive social change and the creation of a more compassionate and empathetic world. This transformative process empowers individuals to live authentically, connect deeply with others, and build communities grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and shared humanity. Forgiveness does not mean pardoning someone for their destructive behavior or their mistakes, as if we were holier and more perfect than they are. They are worse than we are, and so with our haughty authority, we pardon and forgive them, even if they don't repent.
Forgiveness means not getting angry, not feeling resentful, and not holding a grudge and wanting to retaliate.
We differentiate the person from their deed or mistake, develop compassion for the person, and take steps to correct their deed or to help them not repeat their mistake.
In this way, we avoid the pitfalls and unhappiness that anger causes us,
especially when anger leads to angry thoughts, aggressive, hostile speech, and enraged, reckless behavior. The teachings of the Buddha on forgiving others offer profound insights and practical guidance for cultivating forgiveness in real life. By understanding the philosophical foundations, practical applications, and real-life challenges of forgiveness, individuals can harness its transformative power to promote inner peace, resilience, and relational harmony. Through mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living, the practice of forgiveness can lead to personal liberation and contribute to a more compassionate and peaceful world.